Hey everybody, welcome back to RC with Adam. This is the Scoot XL from Force1. Force1 sent this to me to review for you fine folks out there, so that's what we're gonna do in this video. As usual, because I don't wanna waste your time, bottom line up front, I can't really recommend this quadcopter drone thing. I would say if you want to get a Scoot, one of the Scoot series, get the Scoot 2, because the Scoot 2 is much better than the XL. Now I know that might seem a little harsh, I don't know. I don't like doing negative reviews, to be honest with you, but sometimes I just have to because I need to be honest with you and let you know if I like something or don't like something. And with this quadcopter, I'm just not a big fan. Okay, so the Scoot series, you know, it doesn't use a controller. You basically, it has sensors on it on the quadcopter, and it spins around, and so it senses things. So it basically flies itself. It has a sensor on the bottom that's supposed to keep it about 3 or 4 or 5 feet off the ground or above whatever object. So this one operates the same way. So the special thing about the XL, the Scoot XL, is that, well, it's larger, and then it also has this little remote. And I can kind of see why they put the remote in there. Now the remote's pretty cool, honestly, because it's kind of neat to be able to just like have this thing take off and land, and it could be really useful, especially if you fly this outside, which you shouldn't fly this outside because it could it could just basically float away. I haven't actually tried that. Maybe I should try that. But that's where this remote would come in handy. The thing about the XL is that, now again, it's pretty cool because like it's still neat how it flies. It pretty much flies itself. You can toss it and it flies. You can catch it. The thing about catching it is that this cage is just a little bit too squishy, and the holes in the cage are just a little bit too big. And so you could pretty easily, if you grab this thing and squish it, you could pretty easily get your hand in there enough to get cut, or maybe not cut, but just whacked by the propeller. That happened to me, and it kind of hurt a little bit. So I could see why the Scoot XL would be for a older age range. I think they say 14 plus for this one. The other thing that happened with me is that the sensor on the bottom, it's got this little nub that sticks out like quite a bit. This thing, when the XL would land kind of weird, it would get bent, and when it gets bent, it would it would point in the wrong direction, so it wouldn't be giving an accurate reading for the height sensor or whatever the sensor is, and so it would kind of cause it to fly like off kilter, and it would do like these weird circle things. I think that's why. I think it's because of this sensor. Not totally sure. In any case, that's what it was doing, and then it kind of went crazy, and then kind of got stuck like behind the Christmas tree, and then just was like going.
Uh-oh, it's under the tree. It's in the tree. Can it get out of the tree? I don't think so. I don't think it can. Okay, this is really where I need that remote.
And I couldn't really get it to shut off. Then after that, I think what happened was it was just going too hard, and it burned one of the motors out. This motor here, it just like basically seized up. I think it kind of just melted it because it was going so hard. So that's a bummer. Now, I'm not saying that every one of these is gonna necessarily do that, but I'm saying that that's what happened to me. Now, here's the cool thing though. Force1 seems like a stand-up company. What I've seen from their Amazon reviews is that they have great customer service. So if that does happen to you where this thing gets damaged or a motor burns out or something, I would ask Force1 if they can do something about that. If they can send you a new one, because they probably will, maybe, I don't know. So again, bottom line, I can't really recommend the XL. I think it's still cool, but I just don't really see the need to have it bigger, because it is louder, and it's just a lot. It's kind of scary, to be honest with you. Personally, that's just me talking. It's kind of scary. I think the Scoot 2 is pretty much a home run. But you know what would be a really home run? You get one of these little remotes for the Scoot 2. So Force1, think about doing that. Think about using one of these remotes for the Scoot 2, because then, you'd have the best of both worlds. You have something small, durable, fun. It's got the LEDs around it. That's pretty great. And then you have the remote, so you could actually control it. Well, there you go, folks. I hope this was helpful to you. Once again, if you want one of the Scoots and you're not sure which one to get the Scoot 2. I have a review video about that. I'll put a link somewhere up here or something like that. In any case, thanks for watching. If this was helpful or if you have comments about the Scoot series, leave them in the comments section below. And thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and become a part of the RC with Adam family. If you have the Scoot XL, let me know in the comments what your experience has been, because maybe I just got a dud or something, so let me know. I appreciate you, I appreciate your time, and I will see you again very soon.